Čau lidi, vítám vás u dalšího dílu z hry Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Jsme v Fort Jericho a jdeme pokračovat Začneme zase nějaké sidequesty trochu, máme nějaké hunting casey. Takže se na ně vrhneme, hej. První věc, co chci udělat, je Ferdinando, což by měl být tu ten týpek. S tím, že teda jeho přítelkyně je mrtvá, ale on se na ní nešel ani jednou podívat, takže musíme zjistit proč, hej? O co jde?
Good day, sir.
Počkejte na ty, kdo to je? Who the fuck are you?
What can I do for you?
Mr. Sather remains to be seen. Red McCraith, by the way, the Banisher.
To není on.
I must go. Thank you for your time.
Take care, and mention it not.
Tak jo, jdem hledat, musí.
Nurse Wings, one of those. Andrew White, two of those.
Tady toto.
Oh, must remember to set lead aside for the captain.
Tak jinak. Tohle je tady a find Ferdinando Miles' store. OK, no tak to tu oběhnem teda. Co je třeba tohle? To vypadá jako velký obchod možná? Ne. Další Bible. To už je čtvrtá. Barci tady fakt věří v Boha, kdo by to byl řekl? Nic pěkně, co pak tady? Sickness of soldiers. Plno dokumentů tady. Nic, co by se mohli ale pokrást. Jaká to škoda. Jo, každý tu má něco. Tady dokonce mají karty, vidím. Hrají. Slušný. Nahoru se jít nedá. Takže tady nic. Tak jdem dál. Tady nahoře nic není. Možná tamhle vzadu tím pádem. Nebo co je sakra tohle? To je nějaký důl. Aha. Mně napadá tak, co když se tudma třeba vrátíme zpátky úplně jako od z té lokace, kde teď jsme.
How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
Co je tohle? To vypadá
The
podezřele.
shop be here.
Jo.
Knock and find out.
No tak.
Closed. Are we in the right place?
Try
Anyone home? No one.
papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking.
Pokrádem, když už jsme
He
tady.
reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Hele, co to je? Piece of wood carved in form of amulet, but not yet finished. Co za amulet dělá?
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of?
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Pravděpodobně, co je tohle?
What is this?
A sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu from southern Africa.
Pennington. Možná zadem? Nemáme klíč. Tohle by šlo. Asi to potlačíme dopředu. Nepotlačíme to dopředu. Hele, tady tož je něco. To půjde oběhnout. Pěkně zatarasené to má. A ty jsi?
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds.
A to je ti, co se
And
hádali.
who are you then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
You live outside the fort?
You and your husband prefer an isolated life outside the fort.
I have a roof above my head, my belly is rarely empty, and I live by my beliefs. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
Do you not find it
Tak to je
dangerous
morda.
out here? Just the two of you alone.
No,
I
s
thank
tím,
you
že
for
jste
your
ještě naživo.
concern, but we live how we live, and it makes us quite contented.
Good for you then.
I'll let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
Takže. Doufám, že nenajdeme jeho mrtvolu.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be
Nepovídej.
many left in New Eden.
Registr.
He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
No, tady nahoře to je docela zvláštní. Tady nemá nikdo nic a on má... Hele, Banquet tu Ferdinando... Ne. Biket? Jak se to čte to slovo, to vůbec neznám. To bude asi... No. To Ferdinando Miller in the eventuality of my death. My entire estate, including but not limited to following items. Počkej, co? Mistress Rebecca Hardgrave in town of New Eden being of sound mind and firm intention. Oh. Ona mu odkázala všechno. Nekecej. Any and all cash money as held in my possession or in my business with any... Ty kokos. Wow.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
Aye. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Co řekneme? Rebecca sent me nebo Rebecca is hunting you? Rebecca sent me řekneme. Ať se trochu začne bát.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Nepovídej. Podle toho, co říkala, takže do ní zabouchla až do konce světa, ale by byla s ním. Co najednou? Why booked you her fortune? Was she lying?
Was she lying? You inherited her estate.
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
On tež něco prodává.
Stuff looks good. Let's trade.
Now, my friend, we are conversing.
A on prodává jen takové basic věci. Tak ty mě až tak neštve, když umře. Smysl, že bude mít něco cenného. Vypadá to, že ta hra sama ví, že tyhle ty věci za to nestojí, tak mu dají radši horší věci. Za kolik můžu něco prodat? Kytky za 16 nějaké, horečka za víc. No nic, to by nic nechci. Jo, tvůj dům je dobře ochráněný.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet, none of it works. Pretty though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept. Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
Typek nezní moc jako Mile zrovna.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
To je nějaké divné. Tady něco nehraje. Mně tak jako napadá, jestli to je klasický případ toho, že jí zabil, aby měl peníze prostě, abys to získal. To se dalo čekat.
There's a lock. I'm gonna need a key.
To je truhlička? Ne. OK, budu vědět, co je tohle.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. Shh.
Co to sakra?
My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
Už máš jedno pacienta?
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
Nebojíš se infekce?
Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show it.
A co mu teda je?
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
All right. I'll not press you.
Jak jsi tady dostala?
So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
Fell in love with Banisher.
I fell in love with a banisher. One of the best. Spent the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in New Eden Town.
Ah, that was you. I should have known. I'm so very sorry for your loss, Red. So very sorry.
Není problém.
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
Děkuji. Tak jo, jdem pokračovat v tom sidequestu, protože tady asi zatím nic nedovíme. Takže musíme najít tu forgery a ten store víme teda, kde je. Ale kde je ten blacksmith, nemám tucha. Jsem hledal, tak přehlídnu možná. Počkej, tohle je blacksmith, já jsem tu byl, vole. To je jedno. Tak, ukaž to. Máš něco? Ferdinand Miller's things.
Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things recently, right? May I have a look?
You may, yes. Though I doubt they'd be much use to you. Unless you've got a knack for art. Mr. Miller mostly sold me paintings. You can't miss them, they're the only ones I have.
Díky.
I must take my leave.
Poroučím se.
And may God go with you.
Jdeme zjistit, co ty obrazy skrývají. To je ona?
Pretty.
Nebo to kreslila ona možná?
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
Wow. Další zamčená bedna. Tady nic nevidím, tak to bude asi někdo vevnitř. Nikdo nikde. Tak pokradem a jdeme zjistit, co je tohle. Nějaký dopis?
A note.
Let's see.
Joseph, I see if you think you own me, they're good. I thought you lied. It seems you are not. Rebecca's slave Ferdinando was not satisfied with his dead master's fortune. Aha, by Pennington order, he's free man now. Počkej, Rebecca's slave Ferdinando? Ona mu sloužila? Teda on jí sloužil, on byl jako otrok její? Tady tenhle ten Theodor s tím Josephem něco mají společného s tou její
Ferdinando was
smrtí.
a slave. She was his owner.
The fuck? She kept that quiet, he wants clean slate. He wants clean slate tím pádem.
He wants a clean slate. Tabula rasa. We know where to go. The barrack room.
OK, to mě nenapadlo, začínám si... Ale mohlo mě to napadnout, protože tady není moc černých, takže... To mě mohlo napadnout, že o to asi půjde. Ale hej, to
That
není...
quill. Bet that's what we're looking for.
Myslíš? Tak ukáž, o co jde.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
There. If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't? I don't know.
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Ty kokos, co to sakra je? Tak vole, Boris říká, jak úplně jí miluje, že nepotřebuje nic jiného, jenom jí, a potom prodá všechny věci instantně, jako na umře. To je nějaké divné, není? Blbečku.
Banisher?
Mluv. O tvojí minulosti. Začnem tím.
I found papers. Official papers. They tell quite the story.
That's all in the past. For the good of my future. But you may as well hear it from me. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different, and I'd do the same again. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
You're paying for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's the result that interests you, not the method. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
Vardy, you're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
How very human of you, Mistress Hargrave, but hardly an excuse to own a man.
Time to give this love story an ending.
No a zjistili jsme vůbec, co se jí jako stalo? Ty vole, to je zase další těžká vole, těžké rozhodnutí.
Rebecca Hardgrave, your love for Vardy Miller is sincere but unwanted. You're hurting him. Let him go.
Is it wrong to wish to spend your life with the man you love?
You did spend your life with him. Now your life is over.
He was mine. I wanted to keep him. Was I wrong?
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Let go. Find peace.
Peace? She gets peace? After all she did?
I get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Vardy. For everything.
You may go.
She deserves no peace. She put me through hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world.
Tvé, zmetek může být rád, že jsem ho nezabil, vole. Ještě, že ona ho putnula tu hell, ty vole. Jestli ho, jako, jo no, byl jako otrok, samozřejmě to jako absolutně jako... Neříkám, že to není špatná věc, to je hodně špatný. Na druhou stranu zas aspoň ho nějak, já nevím, nemučila další kraviny. Byla na něho hodná, to tak vypadá. Sice jako to, že ho furt nikam nenechala jít, protože prostě si chtěla ujistit, že s ní zůstane, to nezní jako dobře. Ale za to, že někoho měla ráda a prostě to přehnala jí zabít, nebo jí nebudu prostě banishovat. A vypadá to, že máme Hantikisu s Whitem, tak to bude stát za to. Dobrý, tady to pro dnešek ukončíme, děkuji za shlédnutí a budu se nás těšit u dalšího dílu, kdy teda půjdeme na to Whita, uvidíme, jestli to stihneme, nevím, jak to bude dlouhá ta case. Nevím, jestli jestli zvládnu blamenout Whita. Takovej milej týpek, na to Ferdinanda jsem tež neměl, ale asi bych si úplně nepřipadal možná blbě, protože já si nejsem jist, jestli on jí náhodou nezabil. Protože já bych to možná i věřil, že jí zabil, ale nevím, nemám tušení. Myslím, že nám to nikdo to neřekl vlastně, jestli on jí zabil nebo ne, takže já prostě nám vůbec tuchá, jestli jako... Love Rebecca would inherit the wealth from the main shall kept him enslaved. No, tam oni to myslím neřekli, co se jí stalo. Jasně, he was displeased. Fuck him. Fuck him. Tak jo, díky teda za shlédnutí a budu se na vás těšit do dalšího dílu, zase někdy příště. Takže zatím čau.